with the beautiful, fantastic Lillian, who is the co-host tonight and at the event. Well, we're excited to be here tonight. And of course, the question everybody wants to know, how important is this event and why does it need to happen, especially today?
Well, it needs to happen today because it's got to start sometime. People need help. And I was one of those people. 10 years ago, I started my journey of stepping outside of my comfort zone and allowing other people to help me and to help me evolve and transform and show me the way is what I was looking for. Because obviously, if I knew how to get there by myself, I would have gotten to places that I wanted to get a long time ago. So when I actually went to Utah in November and I saw the first Powerful You event, I was blown away. Like I said, I started this journey 10 years ago, and that weekend transformed me more than the past 10 years. So I was so moved that I was like, I have to be a part of this organization. And the rest just led me to where I am right now. And it's just an incredible journey. And we're just really, really wanting to touch people and spread the word and bring everybody with us.
And this is going to happen next month, correct? Tell everybody when and where.
May 17th through the 19th. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It kicks off with Powerful Women, and it's great. We want the men to also come out and support their women, understand their women, whether it's their mothers, their wives, their daughters. It's going to be a beautiful way to kick off the event. And let me just say that you will not leave the same person that you walked in. So just imagine yourself being completely transformed on Sunday versus what you were on Friday. And that's the beautiful thing. I've witnessed it, I've been part of it, and it's just incredible to see others go through it.
Well, who wouldn't want to come now after hearing you say all these amazing things? I want to go. I'm ready. Well, thank you so much. But of course, before you leave the blue or green carpet, we need to find out your social media so fans can follow you, find you, and stay in touch.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm at Lillian Garcia, and it's with one L in the middle. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, and also Lillian Garcia official fan page. And then my podcast is at Chasing Glory Podcast on Instagram.
Well, we cannot wait to follow you.
Thank you.
I'm so excited, and thank you for being here and transforming.
Yes.
Thank you. Do you have the keys to life? Is that it?
Plan, that's the plan. This one says dream on it. It's called the Giving Key. My friend gave it to me, and when I fulfill my dream, I'll give it to somebody else. And I have a little angel wing reminding me that I'm never alone. So.
Oh my gosh, I'm already excited, and you're just the second person on the carpet. What will happen tonight?
What happened is, so Lillian, you just met her. She's amazing. So her and I are co-hosting the event tonight, and we're also speaking and hosting the event in May, which we're so excited about. Tonight we have a panel with Trent Shelton, BJ the Dreamer, James and Steph Purper. You'll meet them. They're amazing. And Lillian and I. So it's going to be awesome, fun night, just good people that have the invite tonight was all about heart-centered people that want to make a real difference. So that's why we're here. So we're excited.
Now, obviously, you're having this huge event in May, and I know wonderful things will happen and many things will happen. But if there is the one thing that if I showed up or anyone showed up, what would you hope that we would take away with? If there's one thing, what would that be?
You know what? It's the coolest part is just whatever that one thing is for you. When people come, they're going to realize what's limiting them themselves, what inside of them is holding them back from their past or something an insecurity, a fear, a limiting belief, whatever that is. The way they made this event is not just a bunch of speakers on stage to speak. They wanted to make it to where by the time you show up, they take you through a whole process. And by the time you leave, you're completely shifted and empowered, and anything that's hesitating or holding back will be released. And for me, that's why I love it. It's because it's actually formulated to create real difference. So.
Because so many times you go to these events and it's wonderful, great things are being said, but what are the tools when I leave to continue getting the work done? Will that be a part of us leaving and having something to hold on to and follow that we can transform?
Absolutely. That's a part of it. It's I can learn a habit and I can go do it, but if mentally or subconsciously I'm running the wrong pattern or operation, this is meant to go in and create real change, transformation, not just inspiration, but transformation. So that's what I love about it. So I can go work really, really hard, but there's a lot of people that work hard that don't find the breakthroughs they want is because there's something that's holding them back subconsciously in their mind. So the goal for this event is to really get in there and make those shifts to where it releases you and helps you launch forward, not just come in and get excited and go back home and you're now what do I do? You know what I mean? So that's the goal, and it's going to be awesome. People still write me from the last one saying, thank you so much. This was a life-changing event. One lady in England was I'm going to come find you guys. I'm going to come be with. So it's really cool. It's been fun.
We have to be there. We cannot miss it. But before we leave the carpet, social media, so fans can find you, follow you, and stay in touch.
Awesome. Thank you. It's at Henry Ammar, HenryAmmar. And I have a podcast, Making It Happen with Henry Ammar, and I'm super pumped about it. And so follow me on Instagram or wherever you want. So
And of course, Henry's got the keys to life and the angel wings. Whoopee! Thank you so much. Thanks. We're here with the handsome Jorge, and you're here to support this fabulous event. How important is it to have events like this?
Oh my God, especially nowadays, like people really need to go to places that inspires them, and these places like Powerful You need to be accessible for people that maybe don't have the means to go to a really expensive personal development seminar. And what James and Steph are doing by making it accessible and affordable to people is just so inspiring and beautiful, and everything that they stand for and everybody involved in this is really out there to transform the world and make it incredible.
Because when I heard their story, it was unbelievable. I'm just like, okay, I think I'm gonna go and pray or something. But what would be the hope for you when people show up to this amazing conference next month? What would you like them to come away with? If there was one thing they would leave with, what would that be?
I think what I would love for them to walk away with is just a set of powerful tools for people to really navigate through life easier. And life happens, death happens, disease, people lose jobs, and their system is so based on perspective. And right away, as calamities happen to us, people can walk away with a set of tools that they can accept what's happening better and really navigate easier through their lives.
Well, we are happy that you're here to support. But before you leave the carpet, we need your social media so fans can find you, follow you, and stay in touch.
Absolutely. So it's Jorge Perez, Jr., as in Junior, as in my dad, as in thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good time tonight. Thank you. Right. How important is it to have events like this, especially in today's world?
Man, that's a great question, and I think it's really important because you get a chance to breed new energy of individuals that you've never heard and bring people together from all different walks of life. And for me, I'm speaking on diversity tonight, and the only way that we're only going to diversify ourselves is by coming together and getting each other's opinions and ideas to be able to culminate those things together to be able to bring about change. So I think they're really, really important. I love these type of events. I go to them all the time. They're just super important. I'm glad that Powerful You is doing this. I'm glad they've invited me to be a part of this, and I'm just looking to use my voice and my message. I had my mess, and now it's my message, and I just want to be able to go out and share that. Yeah.
So what is your book called? What is it about?
My book is called Live Your Dreams Out Loud. 6 Steps to Conquer Your Fears and Achieve Your Dreams. And it's pretty much the framework, because I feel like we dreamers, we can be so all over the place. And it's not one way to go about pursuing your dreams. But I think the term live your dream, follow your dream, it's just a very cliche term. And it's just like, okay, well, so what's the tangible aspect of that? And how do you go about living your dream? Like, tell me how to do it. So I surveyed thousands of dreamers from around the world, and I asked them the number one question, like, what's the number one thing that's holding you back from pursuing your dreams? I took the 6 common responses, packaged it up, and that's my framework to the book. So how do you go about getting clarity? How do you go about getting connections? How do you go about committing yourself? How do you go about being competent? How do you go about conditioning your mind? How do you go about generating cash flow to live your dreams? So those are the 6 steps, and I put them in C's just so people can remember them easily, and that's pretty much what it is.
Well, what was the inspiration for you for this book? What did the spark happen?
Ooh, that's a deep question. I'll keep it as simple as I can. I found my purpose. I discovered my purpose. And after I discovered my purpose, I found somebody that had done something very similar to what it was that I wanted to do. No need to reinvent the wheel. And so I reached out to Tavis Smiley, and he brought me to Los Angeles, and I told him, look, you embody the same thing that I want to do. You host your own show. You're an author. You're a philanthropist. Teach me how. You don't have to pay me anything. Just let me learn from you. And he gave me my first chance and opportunity. And from there, I just learned what to do. And I've just been learning from behind the scenes, and now I'm out here doing my own thing. So I'm just blessed.
And you're always evolving, and you're evolving.
Yes, always evolving. You got to stay evolving, yeah.
So social media, so fans can find you, follow you, and stay in touch.
Yep, at BJ the Dreamer on all social media. That's at BJ the Dreamer on everything.